Hello everyone. Today we get the first Hackerbox of 2017. That's going to be interesting. This box rattles a little bit. Interesting. Hear that? Makes me curious what's in here. Hopefully it's good, because I mean, you know, it's the first box out of the gate for 2017. Maybe it's something really cool for the new year. Let's see what we got. So we got some black paper. Okay. So we'll look at that here in a minute. Alright, what do we got? We got a, I guess it's for what, your cache? For those that are into caches around the world and stuff. Alright. Okay, so it looks like we have some near-field communication cards. That's cool. That is really cool, actually. We got a little, I think that's what this is right here, which is called an Arduino Arduino Beetle ATmega A32U4, which is just your, if I'm not mistaken, that's basically what most of the mini Arduinos are based on. So it looks like you've got power ground, SEK, MO, MI, so you get your MOSI, MISO. You got 1, 2, 3 analog, and you got 1, 2, 3 digital. Looks like you have serial, and this is going to be for your, I forget, that's for your IC2 or IC squared, or I forget. I don't use that, so I don't pay too much attention. And this looks like it's set up so that it can plug directly into a USB port and use it for project. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. So you don't have to have a separate programmer, I think. That's kind of what it looks like, but we'll have to check it out and see. Alright, what do we got here? We got another goodie. Okay, so this is going to be your RFID. Looks like a sensor. Or your, let's see. Well, let's just pull it open and see what we got here. Alright. So we got another near field communication card. Awesome. And then we have what looks like it's going to be a keychain NFC chip, or I guess it's the same as with your card in a keychain version. Okay, so here's your RFID. And looks like, according to the way this hooks up, it's going to be a, I can't even think today what it's called. Maybe I'll remember here in a minute. But at least these are like daisy chainable. That's kind of cool. We got an LED down here. Pretty much everything's going to be in this onboard chips, running at 27.120 megahertz. That's cool. Interesting to see what projects can be done with this. Alright, what do we got here? Sugaroo moldable glue. Pitch black. Snow White. This is going to be great. Interesting. Very interesting. Not sure what that's going to be used for. Okay, so we have a USB adapter. It's going to be from a standard USB port to a micro USB. That actually come in very handy. If not for, you know, it's probably for the Arduino Beetle, so that you can hook it into different things, I think. But who knows? What else we got here? We got Nano micro USB. What's this? CH34OG ATmega 328P micro USB. So it's going to be based on this your basic Arduino chipset. I love all these cool different versions of Arduinos that are coming out. I really do. These things are cool. Voltage in 6 to 9 volts. Output 5 volts, 800 milliamps. Okay. So this can handle a bit of power. It's got a good regulator on it. 3.3 volts at 500 milliamps. It almost looks like it has 2 regulator chips. See down there, you got one here, one here. If it does have 2 separate regulators, which might be an input and output, possibly. That's pretty cool. If that's the case, then it'll offload some of the load onto this rather than this. That's cool. Interesting. We've got 2 crystals on here. One's probably going to be for your USB, and the other one's going to be for your microcontroller. You have another one back here. I'm not sure exactly what that's for, unless that's controlling. If that's your USB controller there, that might be for your USB power, and this might be for no, it doesn't seem to have ICP. Interesting. Pretty cool little device here. Seems to be slightly different than your standard Arduino. Awesome. Okay, so what we got here? So this is the last item in the box. And oh, this is cool. I mean, I have one, but I wanted to order more. This is great. This is great. I love these things. And it's a real small one too. It's an endoscope or a borescope, however you want to call it. These things, oh, I love these things. And it's got a good, nice long cable on it. Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. Got your dimmer switch here. Awesome. It's unbelievable how much stuff you can do with one of these. Matter of fact, I have one. It's a lot larger than this one. And what I wanted to do is mount it on a CNC machine so that it can basically be watching exactly where the bit goes into the material and as it's cutting it out, so that I can get a live feed, not only to watch it to make sure everything's working right, but also maybe take video from it, or stuff like that. But this one's really small, really small. That's excellent. And of course, this is from China. It could very well be, who knows what software's on here. Usually it's all garbage. If you use Linux, it all works out of the box. You can just use basic software and not have to worry about any of the crap they send. They didn't mark exactly what resolution this is, but more than likely it's probably the lowest one. That's what these typically are. 30 frames per second, I don't trust that very well. I don't seem to get that out of there. And it doesn't really give you, yeah, it looks like some kind of generic software, which is usually garbage. But like I said, you don't have to use that. Alright, so let's see what we got. 2017 starts off with an endoscope. A really interesting looking Arduino board. And that's the headers for it. Another really, I'm going to pull this out and look at this a little closer. And this one has a really small crystal on it. You see, what's interesting is it doesn't seem to have any support chips for USB communication. So it makes me wonder if it's on the chip. I have to look and see, but does this already have? Because the 32U4, I didn't, but then again, they could be using some of the headspace on this in code to use the microcontroller as a USB communication. I don't know, I have to check that out, but I mean, it's definitely a much smaller package. I mean, you definitely lose quite a bit of ports compared to, you know, a mini Arduino or something like that, but for little tiny projects, you know, where you don't really need that much, this is kind of cool. Board's really thick in comparison to, you know, it's probably almost double the thickness of your standard board. That's really cool. Okay, so we got two cool Arduinos here. Okay, we got a USB to micro USB, which actually would work really good with this, and maybe this is what this is for, because then you can take there it is. I guess you could use this. This and plug this right into your smartphone or your tablet and use this on the go. That's pretty cool. Or you could plug it into this. I don't know which one it was intended for, but it can work. Okay, so then we got the RFID sensor as well as your cards, and these are pretty cool because they're, you know, Hackerbox. That looks really, really cool. And you got a keychain, a little sticker, which, you know, it's a sticker, and I have no earthly idea what this is for, what project or anything could be done with this, or maybe it was just a collection of stuff that they thought was really cool. Either way, I know there's some cool stuff in here, but I kind of feel it's a little light. I don't know. See what you guys think about it. But I mean, the endoscope is really cool, but they're not overly expensive. I don't know how much this is. Can't imagine this to be very expensive. This might be the more expensive part of it. And then again, these cards might have added some expense, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys watch Ashens or not, but he does, you know, these boxes and stuff like that, and he's gone through and noticed that most of the boxes, now he doesn't do these type boxes, but he does, you know, the, oh, what are they called? I forget now, but anyway, he does multiple different boxes, and he's noticed that for his money, you know, which is ranging on the boxes anywhere from like 25 pounds up to 40-50 pounds, which would be, I guess, about $30, $35 up to like $50. Those boxes, they started off really good, and then they slowly over time just got cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and had less and less in them. And you know, I'm kind of going to start looking at these a little bit more of value. You know, is the stuff that's in here enough value to continue getting these boxes? And I look back on some of the boxes that I've gotten, and I feel like they just cheaped out, to be honest with you. Now, I've looked at some of these things before, you know, doing the RFID, and as a matter of fact, I think I have some things, but I really haven't had a need to set up an RFID system, so I really haven't bought much. But I know that these things are not very expensive at all, and you know, these are always cool to get. I always like getting different kind of microcontrollers and different things like that, so these are always welcome. The endoscope is cool, and you know, yeah, I wanted one like this, so you know, for me this was a good thing, but I don't know if for everyone, you know, this would work, especially not having a project or anything to go along with it. The thing that kind of makes me feel, I don't like that sticker, but this, I don't know, guys. I mean, what do you think? I mean, I don't get what this is for, to be honest with you. Moldable glue. Alright, well, I don't know, maybe I just honestly, I like the box. You know, get rid of that crap, and it's a pretty cool little box. But I don't know. Hopefully, they didn't spend much money on this, because this to me is it's not electronics. It's not something cool I can play with. I have a 3D printer. I have CNC machines. I have all this stuff. I don't need moldable glue. In any case, on the card, it's called Cache the Planet. Oh, I wonder if, and that may be what this is. Okay. I guess the camera is to watch people, and this would be like to build. Okay, I didn't see this. Cache the Planet. Alright, let's look at this logically here. Okay, so you have I don't know how you'd use the endoscope and with all this, because that doesn't make much sense, but you know, possibly I guess you could maybe capture snapshots with the endoscope, have it stuck above the ground, so if somebody goes to get into the cache, which some people seem to like to do, and then you have this to do a tag, and you hand these out. You know, I'm not big into caching, so I'm kind of talking in my butt on some of this stuff. But I guess then the glue kind of makes sense, because then I guess you could, let's say you want to use this box right here, and you want to glue this in the box, you use this to glue it, and then you can waterproof it or something and stick it in the ground. Okay, now it makes a little bit more sense, but still, I don't know. I prefer to get other stuff, but that's just me. So now it says here near field communications on this board, or it says NFC, or is it? Okay, no, this is this. Okay, never mind. So this is this guy right here. A little deceiving. So they just took that off, and they're just doing this picture. So this, not this on here. Okay, so here's your NFC. Here's your wiring out on your chip, and here's this guy right here, which is an Arduino Beetle. I think this would be better on a garage door opener. Oh well. I'd like to hear what you guys think of it, and you know, share your comments. See if you know, I want to see, do you guys think that this was a good box this month, or you know, I kind of feel a little cheated. Sorry, but the more I look at this, the more I go, you know, this isn't all that cool. And I tell you what I really like, though. I really liked when they sent me gloves. These are my favorite pair of gloves. Need some more of these things. Stuff like that, guys. Hackerbox people, if you're watching this, sometimes we just like cool stuff like this. But anyway, I guess that's going to be it for this video. Otherwise, I'm going to sit here and kind of work myself into a frenzy, because I just, sorry, I kind of feel a little cheated on this one. But anyway, hope you guys liked this video. If so, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down and let me know why. And if you like my channel, please subscribe. I know I haven't been putting out much here lately, but it's been the holidays. I do run in my own business. I've been busy. I apologize for that. But hopefully, I'm going to sit down and put together some more videos and stuff, and make some different kinds of content. But in any case, if you like it, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.